As I look around this beautiful warehouse, the first thing that stands out to me is the overwhelming attention to detail. And like, this is a status of somebody who gives a damn and who cares about what they're doing. And my first question for you is like, being in this transition of moving from this place to your new one soon, what moments like bring you back to the beginning of like before you were even here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Before you was in this warehouse, when you had the dream and the vision of being here, like, what are those moments like? Like, what brings you back to those? Do you get a chance to really sit in those moments often?
I don't often get to sit in them because, like I told you, I'm so in the future. And others may think that is a almost like ungrateful thing because I'm not appreciating my present, which I 100% appreciate my present and my past. But like, I mean, I see go. I am full tunnel vision. And when I do sit and think in my past, it's more depressing, you know? So, but it also makes me super grateful to be where I'm at right now, you know, and I'm thankful that I'm not where I used to be. Of course, it was probably a little bit more funner then too as well, if we're talking about a lighter journey. But it was definitely a lot of fun and it was easier.
What part?
Just the starting, it was easy, it was fun, I was excited, it was new. You know, so anything new is exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything new is exciting. It's like a new baby, a new toy that you want to play with. And then here comes, you know, more money, more problems. Really more problems. So you get into, you know, the depth of what business truly means. It's more than just, you know, being free. It's more than just making money. It's about a foundation that you're trying to build, you know. So I don't really often sit and think too much about the past. But when I do, you know, I can say I'm just grateful that I have progressed and moved forward and I'm not there anymore, you know.
What was the vision back then though? Like, what did you see? What did you feel when you was, again, before you had this space, like what was in your mind then? Like, did you see yourself having this type of space? Like, what did you see for yourself then at the beginning?
I see myself as everything. You know, I see
myself
wanting it all, being the biggest, the baddest, and, you know, having, you know, buildings on top of buildings, having students. I want schools. I want, you know, recovery, retreat housings and stuff like that. I mean, I have a very broad vision of my journey and my future. Some of those things have changed though. Like everything that I just said that I did want, I don't want anymore. Or necessarily, I don't want them in the same way.
Okay.
You know, like as far as having a recovery retreat house, it'll be more so as if I'm trying to take people out of this virtual world that everybody is sunk into, you know, and a regular American standard diet and lifestyle. You know, I really like holistic living. You know, I really like simple living. Now, of course, I love my Prada, Gucci, Louis. You know, I love some foreign cars, but I love me and I love connecting with myself, and I love, you know, just being in the midst of myself. Like, myself is home. Like, this is where I'm at. So feeling and standing in myself, and, you know, I'm aware of who I am. And I guess I want other people to be aware of who they are, because when you love yourself, I mean, you're unstoppable. You know, nobody can literally like take you down but yourself. And you are your biggest critic, like literally your worst enemy or your best friend, you know? So that's what I really truly want for people skincare is a way of showing self-love, self-care, you know, just getting to know your skin, your body, who you are. You know, there was a time that I didn't love my skin. There was a time that I didn't love myself. So it was harder. Get me all worked up. I got myself worked up.
This is a safe space. It's a safe space.
It was hard for me to get to this place, and Herbal Ciddy has helped me a lot. Like, it is so amazing where I was compared to who I am right now. Can't believe you got me like this already. Can't even start. It's a good thing I didn't wear a lot of makeup. It took me a lot to get here, and somebody had showed me a picture of myself at the club a while ago. Oh my gosh. Doesn't even look like me.
You was outside.
It doesn't even look like me. This was back. I didn't even recognize myself. Like, it was so much self-hate in that picture. You know, like, it was, you know, my face was covered in makeup, and I mean, like, bad. Like, it looked like I didn't even want to show who I was at the time, and I was just like, I'm disgusted. Like, why did I feel like that about myself? So now I'm wearing less makeup. Sometimes, most of the time, I really don't even wear makeup anymore. I see who I am, and I feel like what has helped me along the way, I realize, like, when you love yourself, it allows other people to love you. My gift is creating, you know? So with creating in every category, creating and creations are involved, you know? So I feel like my gift can impact really anything, and that's why I see myself doing so many multiple things. But creating itself is one thing that I am 100% good at. That's one thing I have grown to love and learn and know, that the impact of creating, you can throw me in any field and I'll master it, just because I have a vision, I have a sense. I feel like, you know, the possibilities are endless. You know, when you put a cap on your creativity, then you can't help other people. There is no such thing as putting a cap on creativity.
I want you to take me through some of these products over here and break some of these down. Like, what the hell is Rose Hydration and Rose Serum, and is it Yanni Wash?
Yeah.
Explain that for a caveman like myself, you know what I'm saying?
So,
I just started lotioning my whole body, like, you know what I'm saying, like a year ago. You feel me?
Gosh.
You know, I was just a get fresh and put some cologne on, some good deodorant, and keep it moving type guy.
Rose Hydration. This is a product everybody needs in their life. It's 90% water.
Okay.
But that's not the point. Rose water itself is really good for your skin. It's good for sensitive skin. It's good for dry skin, oily skin. It does not matter what type of skin you have. I feel like everybody should use it because it gives you a hydration deep within your pores that isn't reached, you know? Like, water gets the job done, but water also dries your skin out. So with this, even though it is, you know, a lot of water to it, that extra little rose water or glycerin in it changes everything, you know? It will open up your pores way more. It will allow moisture to seek in to prevent dry skin. And it's like super skin friendly, so even your children can use it. You can apply it on your hair, you can apply it all over your body, your face, everywhere. It does not matter. She does not.
Man, as you speak about this so fluently, like you can tell that you are a student of this just as much as you are a creator and an artist of, you know what I'm saying, doing this, but you are very much a student. Where'd the passion for the research come into learning this stuff? Like, you're not just spitting out information that just sounds good. You can tell that you are very much ingrained in this. When did that start? When did the research aspect of it start for you?
It started right when I started. Well, a little bit before I started, because it was more so of a health thing. You know, you researching the do's and the don'ts, or the goods and the bads of what I should be putting in and outside of my body, you know. So me researching all the harsh chemicals, you know, that I should stay away from. That was like a big thing, you know, cancer forming chemicals, you know, foods that are cancerous. I got into Dr. Sebi, you know, shout out to Dr. Sebi, rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
but
legend.
He definitely changed my whole outlook on life and what it should be and everything in that nature, you know. Like he helped me figure out how I can not just reduce my sickness but eliminate it, you know. So I was really sick. I was probably sick for 6 months out of the year.
Really?
From bad sinus issues.
Really?
Now those sinuses, I mean, it took me under. I mean, I had a headache for 3 months straight.
Wow.
Like, who would have a headache for 3 months straight?
Right,
and I cried, I did everything I could, and this headache did not go away. A doctor couldn't even tell me that it was a sinus infection, you know, like some things were still working and going very well in my body, but it was really bad. But that's when I was eating, you know, red meat. I was still drinking, you know, like there was a lot of no's, and my body is so sensitive. So a person eating red meat is not entirely bad for them, but my body couldn't handle it, you know, so it was basically rejecting it. So as my body is rejecting all of these things around me, but I didn't know that, you know. So I started listening to Dr. Sebi and started, you know, just doing my own research on why does my body feel like this? I'm still young. I was all of 22, 23 years old. Why am I sick 6 months out of the year? Like, that shouldn't happen. So I just knew I needed better. You know, I knew I needed health. I knew I needed life more. And at a young age, it's scary because all of my elders, they die in their 60s. I used to think that was old. I used to think that was an old age, you know? Like, my grandmother, she died at like, I think 66, 67. And she had so many health problems. So. And my mother do as well. And I'm just like, I'm turning into a hypochondriac because, you know, like every little thing is just like nerve-wracking. I come from an ill family, so I need to protect myself way better now. So that also came with skincare as well. You know,
so the skincare for you is very much a lifestyle.
A lifestyle.
Even more than it is a business for you.
Yeah, no, for sure. Herbal Ciddy definitely got my shit together for sure. As you know, we're in a recession. We're in a recession.
Speak on it.
Technically, we are in a recession. So it's not that my business isn't doing well, but we have to evolve, you know? So the number one way, not just to make money, the one thing I always wanted to do is help other people. I do want to help businesses. I'm not the best teacher though. So me teaching in front of a class is just not my niche, you know? So eventually, of course, I will get into that, but right now, I know one thing I'm good at, for sure, and that's making skincare products, you know? Like, that's number one thing I'm absolutely, you know, can get you 100%. So I wanted to create skincare for other businesses, and there's like a lot of wrong information going around about skincare. There's the girls that are not doing 100% research and giving out good quality skincare. So it's just like, okay, let me help you girls. Let me help you establish a good skincare. And a lot of people just don't have the time to. People have kids, people have jobs, you know, so let me help you cut down on the time. Let me help you, you know, really truly know what a real good skincare consistency quality is. So, and it's not like lately I have been switching up my formulas. So they're not getting my entire, you know, they're not getting the exact formula. They're getting quality products. You know, there's more than one way to make quality products without giving them my formula, you know? So I definitely give them a different formula. So it's not like we're selling the same thing. But yeah, no. And also, I could say once upon a time where I was very, what is the word?
You want to hold it to yourself?
Yes. What is that
you
word?
You had the Krabby Patty formula? You ain't want to get, you ain't want to share your shit? Okay.
There was a time I was super possessive with my business. Now, in a way, I still am, but me realizing that there's enough for everybody to eat. There's literally enough for any and everybody to truly, get to where they want to be without knocking other people down. And you can help people along the way. There's nothing wrong with that, So my lack of confidence went out the window. So I became more confident, I would say, in my business because, honey, you can sell the same product I am.
Still won't be Herbal Ciddy.
It still won't be Herbal Ciddy. You could be better than Herbal Ciddy or you cannot, but still, this is me. This is who I am. So I got so comfortable, like I said, just me understanding who I am, and Herbal Ciddy allowed me to better understand everything in life, me being selfless, me being more giving and stuff like that. So definitely it's a big turnaround. I mean, I have standards for myself, you gotta think about it. When you order a package, you want it yesterday.
Yeah.
That's just, So with me being a business that I want people to need me, not want me, that made me know that, okay, I should already have this ready, shipped, and to go. Right here, I have $30,000 worth of product. That's because that's what I'm going to sell.
Right.
So I already know that this is what the people want and need. So I'm gonna ship 3 times a week. If I have it, why not ship it instantly? So for Wholesale City, some of these things are made to order because I want you to get the freshest product ever because I don't know how long it may take you to sell anything. So I want to make sure that everything is made to order. It's 100% fresh. It's made that week that you order. Some things I will kind of stock up and keep if I know it's selling well, of course, but we're new for Wholesale City, so it's taking us time to figure out what our best sellers are.
Yeah.
You been using my stuff?
Hell yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't had a bar of soap that good.
Not a bar of soap.
I'm telling you, man. I've been a body wash dude for so long, man. But that bar of soap.
I just asked people.
And I ain't gonna lie. I think it was baby butter, I want to say.
Yeah.
That shit was hitting. I was putting it on my son, and then I'm like, boy, you gotta come up off that. Dad need that, man. The best advice you ever received was from your friend.
Yes.
Do what you love every day.
Do it a lot.
What do you currently love that you want to continue to do?
I currently love taking pictures. I love taking pictures, not of myself. Well, who doesn't love taking pictures of me? No, but taking pictures of others, mainly my little retirement therapy is traveling across the world and doing nature shots. That's what I really like to do. When I go on my nature walks, I take these 5-mile nature walks, and I just go and I take pictures. That's what takes me so long. And these are Prada, so.
Yeah. So if you had to tell me 3 to 5 things that, if it's a young girl out there right now looking to create her skincare business, what's 3 to 5 things that you learned that helped you through your process? What would those 3 to 5 things be to help the next girl?
Try a product out before you sell it, and try it out for at least a month. Learn all the qualities of the product. Learn how it can sustain heat, learn how long it can last, and learn the actual quality material benefits of your product. People ask me all the time, like, how did you find this warehouse? I had 2-3 realtors. None of them could find. I mean, it's just so hard. It's truly hard. I drove around till my gas tank was empty. Going around industrial parkways, like that's the key word there. A lot of people I didn't know that, like what am I supposed to even look for? Put into Google. Industrial parkways are where the warehouses are, So when you're going around looking at places and stuff, people look more so for commercial property and stuff like that. This is not a commercial or a retail property. This is more of like a commercial area where warehouses are, and we're at Alpha Park. And then number 3, don't let customers rush you.
Ooh, you talk about that a lot.
You talk about your customer experience. They try so hard to not just rush you in the sense of like, okay, hurry up and make sure my package get here, but more so as if you have your own vision of what your company is. Of course, listen to your customers, pay attention to them, but be true to you, focus on your journey, go at your own pace. I have a lot of customers saying, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this. If you want it, you go do it, okay? I still have things I want to accomplish myself. So me not always letting customers bully you, because they will. They'll definitely bully you, for sure. Just stay true to yourself. Listen, but stay focused on the goal here.
Tell me the question or the line that your former manager at the post office told you before you quit.
She told me, what would I do if I fired you right now?
And what'd you tell her?
And I said, God. And she looked at me and she laughed and she said, well, I wish God would do something for me. And it's like, well, sis, if you weren't acting how you was, maybe he will. That's where you at right. That's why where you at right now, because But you know what? I've always had a greater vision for myself. I already knew that I was gonna be somebody. So that's why, like, where I'm at right now is still mediocre to me. It's still, okay. I tipped the iceberg. I want to tear that motherfucker down. All right.